What if the invisible forces around you are real? And what if you're absorbing them without even knowing it? In the next few minutes, you'll discover how to shield yourself from unseen energies. Plus, I'll reveal the ancient techniques that protect your very soul. You're about to learn how to manage your sensitivity. You'll finally understand why you feel drained. You're probably here because you feel things deeply. You pick up on moods. You sense shifts in the atmosphere. It's like you have a built-in radar for emotions. But sometimes, that radar goes into overdrive. It leaves you feeling exhausted. It makes you want to hide from the world. This is common for empaths and highly sensitive people. You're not alone in this experience. Most people don't understand this. They think you're just being dramatic. But you know it's real. You feel it in your bones. Today, we're diving into the world of energy. We'll explore how to protect yourself. We'll look at what ancient cultures knew. They understood these energies. They had ways to manage them. And these methods are still relevant today. You'll learn practical steps. You can start using them right away. This knowledge was almost lost. It was hidden in plain sight. But now the veil is lifting. You're about to see it clearly. Think about a crowded room. You walk in. Suddenly you feel it. The energy hits you. It's like a wave. Some people feel nothing. They just see a room full of people. But you feel the tension. You sense the joy. You absorb the anxiety. It's overwhelming sometimes. You might feel a headache coming on. Or a sudden wave of fatigue. This isn't just in your head. It's your empathic nature at work. Your energy field is more open. It interacts with everything around you. This is both a gift and a challenge. It makes you compassionate. It makes you intuitive. But it also makes you vulnerable. You're like a sponge for energy. You soak it all up. This can lead to burnout. It can affect your mood. It can even impact your physical health. You've probably experienced this. You feel drained after social events. Even positive ones can be exhausting. It's because you're processing so much, you're taking on other people's feelings. Let's go back in time. Ancient civilizations understood this. They saw energy as fundamental. They believed everything was energy. This includes thoughts and emotions. They developed practices for energy management. Think of the yogis in India. They practiced pranayama. This is breath control. It's about managing life force energy. They knew breath was vital. It connects the physical and energetic bodies. Or consider the shamans of indigenous tribes. They worked with the spirit world. They understood energetic boundaries. They created protective rituals. These weren't just superstitions. They were practical techniques. They helped maintain balance. They kept the individual healthy. You can see this in the ancient Egyptians. They used amulets. They believed these offered protections. They understood the power of symbols. They knew certain patterns could shield them. Most people have no idea about this. They think these are just old stories. But these practices have deep roots. They're based on a real understanding. Picture this. You're standing in a bustling market in Marrakesh, Morocco. It's 1923. The air is thick with the smell of spices. You see vibrant silks. You hear a cacophony of sounds. Sellers call out. Mopeds buzz by. You feel the energy of hundreds of people. You're trying to navigate the crowds. Suddenly you feel a sharp sting. It's like a tiny pinprick on your arm. You look down. Nothing is there. But you feel a sudden drain. You feel a wave of negativity wash over you. You realize someone has sent you a psychic jab. This was a common occurrence. Many people believed in energetic attacks. They used specific hand gestures. They wore protective charms. They would often murmur specific phrases. These were designed to deflect negative energy. A local craftsman, Karim, told me about his grandmother. She lived in a small village outside Fes, Morocco. She always wore a silver hamsa. She said it protected her from the evil eye. She'd often rub it when she felt uneasy. She passed away in 2010 at 92. She never felt truly depleted. She attributed it to her practices. This brings us to a critical point. Your energy isn't just a metaphor. It's a real field around you. Scientists are starting to explore this. They call it the bioenergetic field. It's influenced by your thoughts. It's influenced by your emotions. It's also influenced by external energies. These can be from other people, they can be from places, they can even be from technology. You're constantly interacting with this energy. You're not just a physical body, you're an energetic being. This changes everything you thought you knew. Think about how you feel after a fight. You feel heavy, you feel drained. That's energetic residue, it's clinging to your field. You need to clear it, you need to protect yourself. This is where the real work begins. You're not just a passive receiver. You have the power to manage your energy. You can create a shield, you can become more resilient. This is why understanding protection is key. It's not about being closed off, it's about being discerning, it's about being in control. You don't want to absorb everything. You want to filter what comes in. You want to keep your own energy strong. You've probably felt this yourself. You walk into a room. You immediately feel uncomfortable. You can't explain why. That's your energy field reacting. It's picking up on something. It's telling you to be cautious. But most people ignore these feelings. They push through. They think they're being strong, but they're actually weakening themselves. They're letting in unwanted energy. They don't realize they can say no. They can say no energetically. Let's look at a documented case. In the 1970s, a researcher named Dr. Sheila Ostrander studied psychic phenomena. She explored remote viewing. She also looked at energy healing. She documented cases of people who could sense illnesses. They could also sense emotional states in others. One subject, who we'll call Michael, from Boulder, Colorado, could accurately describe the health of strangers. He'd never met them. He received a letter in 1978 from a woman in California. She described a chronic pain she'd had for years. Michael detailed a specific blockage in her left kidney. He said it felt like a, quote, dark stone. He also sensed a deep sadness related to a past relationship. The woman was astonished. She'd never told anyone about the pain's location. She was also dealing with significant emotional distress. Michael's ability was consistent. He believed he was sensing energetic patterns. He said he had to shield himself, otherwise the information overwhelmed him. He developed his own methods. He would visualize a protective light. He'd see it surrounding him. He learned to consciously disconnect. This allowed him to function. Remember this detail, it'll be important later. Michael's visualization. It's a powerful tool. You can use it too. Most people have no idea about these capabilities. They think they're just ordinary. But you're not. You're an energetic being. Your sensitivity is a superpower. You just need to learn to control it. They don't want you to know this. Why? Because an empowered, protected empath is unstoppable. They can't be easily manipulated. They can't be easily drained. They can maintain their own vital energy. This knowledge is often suppressed. It's deemed fringe or unscientific. But the evidence is mounting. Ancient texts describe it. Modern research is catching up. You're living in a unique time. The information is becoming accessible. Now, let's dive into the forbidden knowledge. There are ancient techniques. They were used by mystics and healers for centuries. They were almost lost. They were deliberately hidden. One of the most potent is the energetic shield. Picture this. You're standing in your living room. The afternoon sun streams through the window. Dust motes dance in the light. You close your eyes. You feel your feet on the floor. You imagine roots growing from your feet. They go deep into the earth. They connect you to its grounding energy. Now imagine a brilliant white light above you. It's pure, clean energy. You pull this light down. It surrounds your entire body. It forms a shimmering dome. It's like a bubble of pure love and protection. You can choose the color, maybe deep blue for calm, or emerald green for healing. This light is impenetrable to negativity. It bounces off, it doesn't penetrate your field. You feel safe, you feel secure, you are in control. This isn't magic, it's energetic hygiene. This changes everything you thought you knew about personal space. Your personal space isn't just physical, it's energetic too. You need to protect that space, especially if you're highly sensitive. Have you ever felt like someone's invading your space? Even if they're standing far away, that's your energetic boundary being tested. You need to reinforce it. You need to make it strong. This is where the wall technique comes in. Imagine a beautiful translucent wall. It surrounds your aura. It's about waist high. It's not solid. It lets in the good stuff. It lets in love and positivity, but it stops negativity. It stops intrusive thoughts. It stops draining energy. You can visualize this wall anytime. You can strengthen it with your intention. It's a constant, gentle presence. Let's look at another case. This one is from a declassified government program. Project MKUltra is notorious. But there were other, lesser-known projects. One focused on remote viewing. A woman, codenamed Cassandra, worked for a military intelligence unit in San Antonio, Texas, in the late 1980s. Her job was to psychically gather information. She reported experiencing severe energetic overload. She said she'd feel the emotions of the people she was viewing. She'd experience their pain. She described one session in 1989. She was tasked with viewing a foreign military installation. She saw intense fear. She felt the cold of the environment. She also felt the desperation of the people there. It left her physically ill for days. She started developing her own shielding. She experimented with visualizing a silver cloak. She'd wrap herself in it mentally. She also practiced grounding. She'd visualize an anchor. It connected her to the earth. This helped her discharge excess energy. She reported that these techniques significantly reduced her burnout. She was able to continue her work. Without them, she said she would have quit. This information was almost lost. It came from whistleblowers. It came from leaked documents. The military recognized the need for protection. They had to manage their sensitive operatives. They understood the energetic component. They found practical solutions. You can use these same solutions. Your body already knows this. It's instinctual. You just need to bring it to conscious awareness. You've probably felt this yourself. You're in a bad mood. You feel heavy. You know you need to shake it off. You might go for a walk. You might listen to music. These are all forms of energetic cleansing. You're trying to shift your vibration. You're trying to clear the stagnant energy. Imagine you're walking through a dense forest. It's twilight. The air is cool and damp. You see ancient trees all around you. Their branches reach towards the sky. The path is narrow. You hear the rustling of leaves. Then you notice something. The trees are glowing faintly. They're pulsing with a soft green light. You realize they're alive in a way you never understood. They're connected. They're communicating. This is the energy of nature. It's powerful. It's healing. You feel a sense of peace. You feel yourself being recharged. This is the power of grounding. Connecting with nature is one of the best ways to protect yourself. It's like plugging into a natural power source. It helps you release absorbed energy. It replenishes your own. You can do this even if you don't live near a forest. Just visualize it. See the trees. Feel the earth beneath your feet. This is the hidden pattern. We're all connected to this energy. We're all part of a larger energetic web. For empaths, this connection is amplified. You're more attuned to it. You feel the subtle shifts. You can use this attunement to your advantage. You can learn to sense where energy is blocked. You can learn to sense where it's flowing freely. This is about developing your intuition. It's about trusting your gut feelings. Your body already knows this. It's giving you signals all the time. Are you listening? The truth they don't want you to know is that you are a powerful, energetic being. You're not a victim of your sensitivity. You can master it. If you're still watching, you're probably sensing something deeper. You're feeling the resonance of these ideas. You know this is true for you. You've experienced the highs and lows of energetic sensitivity. You've felt drained. You've felt overwhelmed. But you've also felt the profound connection. You've felt the deep empathy. You've longed for a way to manage it. This is that way. This is the path to empowered sensitivity. It's about reclaiming your energy. It's about setting healthy boundaries. It's about thriving, not just surviving. So what's the biggest secret? The biggest secret is that you have innate control. You don't need external tools to protect yourself. Your intention is the most powerful tool. Your mind can create shields. Your mind can ground you. Your mind can cleanse you. It's about conscious awareness. It's about deliberate practice. You're not just a passive recipient of energy. You are an active creator of your energetic reality. This changes everything. You're not at the mercy of others' moods. You can choose what energies you allow in. You can choose to radiate your own positive energy. Here are 3 practical steps you can take. 1. Daily grounding. Before you start your day, visualize roots. See them growing from your feet. Connect to the earth. Feel its stable energy. Do this for just a few minutes. 2. Energetic shielding. Visualize a protective light. See it surrounding you. Make it strong and impenetrable. See it bouncing off negativity. 3. Energetic clearing. At the end of the day, release absorbed energy. Visualize it flowing down into the earth. Imagine it being transformed. These are simple, but they are incredibly effective. You need to do them consistently. Consistency is key. This is your invitation. It's an invitation to step into your power. It's time to stop feeling like a victim. It's time to become the master of your own energy. You can learn to navigate the world. You can do it without being drained. You can do it without being overwhelmed. You can use your sensitivity as a gift. You can share your compassionate energy with the world. But you must protect your source. You must keep your energetic wellspring full. This is the foundation for everything else. Without it, you'll burn out. You'll lose your ability to help others. You'll lose your own well-being. The implications are profound. You're not just protecting yourself. You're contributing to a more balanced world. When you are energetically stable, you radiate that stability. You influence those around you. You create pockets of calm. You can become a beacon of positive energy. You're not crazy for thinking this. You're not overreacting. Your feelings are valid. Your sensitivity is a gift. You just need to learn how to wield it. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. You'll start noticing energy everywhere. You'll understand how it affects you. You'll become much more conscious. So what's next? If you think that's incredible, wait until you learn about sound healing, or the power of crystals for energy protection. There's so much more to explore. We've only scratched the surface. You're on a journey of energetic mastery. And this is just the beginning. The veil is lifting. Are you ready to see what's behind it? What if the protection you need is already within you, waiting to be awakened? This is the question that drives many on their spiritual path. And the answer is a resounding yes. You possess the innate ability to shield yourself. You just need the keys to unlock it. This journey is about remembering. It's about reconnecting with your natural energetic blueprint. You were born with this capacity. It was never truly lost. It was simply overshadowed by modern life, by the constant barrage of external stimuli, by the societal conditioning that tells you to ignore your inner knowing. Consider the ancient Greek concept of the ether. They believed it was a subtle, invisible substance. It permeated everything. It was the medium through which light and energy traveled. They understood that human beings were also composed of this ether, and that the manipulation of it was possible. This wasn't just philosophy, it was practical knowledge. They used it in their temples, they used it in their healing practices. They knew how to attune themselves to these subtle energies. They knew how to create protective fields. This knowledge was passed down through generations. It formed the basis of many esoteric traditions. The truth they don't want you to know is that this ancient wisdom is still accessible. It's not some lost art. It's a living, breathing science of the spirit. Have you ever noticed how certain places feel heavy? Or how others feel light and uplifting? That's not your imagination. Places hold energetic imprints. These are residual energies. They're left behind by people, events, and emotions. Think about old battlefields, or places where intense suffering occurred. They can retain a low vibrational frequency. Conversely, places of worship or natural beauty often have high frequencies. They feel peaceful and rejuvenating. As an empath, you're highly sensitive to these environmental energies. You can absorb them. This can